become what you've become. So I was thinking about it on my way here kanina. Sabi ko, I've been in the business for quite some time now. For, half my life or even half my life, even before I broke out in the business. But I want to say that I just never stopped learning. I just never stopped living my life. Every year for me is a discovery. Every day for me is an opportunity to be a better person. So, siguro in general, I would want to assess it in this way. Professionally, when I was doing my first 10 years in the business, it was all about knowing yourself, knowing your identity, knowing what you can do, what you can offer, if you can sing, if you can act, if you can dance. It's all about really establishing yourself in the industry. And then towards the next 10 years, it was all about finding your niche and becoming a brand and just really establishing yourself as an artist. So those 10 years defined me and kumbaga, prepared me for the next 10 years of my life, which is starting this year. So I'm entering a new phase, for my third decade in the industry, after 20 years. Parang for me, it's all about now. I want to say, because from what I've been reading, every so often that I get a chance to read articles or anything that has to do with me, I've always been perceived as shy and reserved and really safe. So now, career-wise, image-wise, I want to be able to explore more the things I've not done before, kind of stepping out of my comfort zone and think something out of the box so that I'd be able to know more what I can offer my audience. Because I thought I've already hit my glass ceiling as an artist, but I realized, I'm just turning 40, and as they always say, life begins at 40, and I kind of feel that. Nararamdaman ko now that I'm turning 40. There's still a lot of things that I can discover as compared to how I looked at my life 3 years ago. I felt that I've done so many things, and now looking ahead, I realized ang dami ko pa pala pwedeng gawin. Ang dami ko pa pala pwedeng ma-discover, and part of that is being able to do something I've not done before. Explore more, not be too safe, not care about what people think or perceive me to be. So it's more really maturing and growing in this business, and paying it forward, giving back to the business that has embraced me these last 2 decades.
So segue tayo dun sa you wanted to explore more. Meron bang specific?
Well, I've gotten into production. I've gotten into production, movie producing specifically. So I make time for meetings with my production Spring Films with Direct Joyce, Bernal, Erickson, Raimundo. So I want to be able to do films that have significance, be it socially or what have you. But I want to be able to do more roles. I want to be able to explore, especially now with the emergence of yung indie films. I want to be able to not necessarily bridge the gap, but to make people realize that the film is a film no matter how it's done, whether it's indie or mainstream. Like for me, you have to respect the film as it is, not because it's an independent film or it's mainstream. So that's where I'm getting towards. And then it may sound kind of sugarcoating, pero I want to be able to embrace my endorsements. Really, not just endorse a product just because I'm paid for it, but to really believe in what I endorse. And because nowadays it's not just being an endorser, you have to be an ambassador. So when you say you're an ambassador, you're the spokesperson of that product, that brand. So I want to be able to really know about what I'm endorsing, how else I can improve the performance of the product that I'm endorsing, and just to be an ambassador of it. And in terms of me being a talent of ABS, I want to be able to conquer new grounds with ABS as to how else they want to improve, how else they want to grow and expand in the international market. Hopefully, I get to do something different regionally, like an international film, but I'm not keen on looking into getting into Hollywood because I don't think I'm still young enough or old enough to be in it. But I've already reconciled with myself, the fact that I'm in the business. As much as I tried to stay out of it for the longest time, for so many years, I thought I was gonna retire. I thought I was gonna switch careers, but here I am, I just signed up another 2 years with ABS, and I have a new outlook. Parang feel ko ngayon, mas tangkap ko na kung ano man yung mangyayari sa buhay ko, and there's no resistance anymore, so ergo, I get to be more creative. So if there are other things that I want to do, I'm sure I'm gonna be excited, and these things are gonna surprise me as I go on with my life, now that I'm entering a new phase. Sabi ko sinabi, di ba? Parang hindi ako prepared, di ba?
5 pages!
Mahirap pala pag nakakurenta ka, no?
Ay, good luck and happy birthday.
Thank you po, thank you.